Hey fellow photographer, how's it going? I'm Michael Zelbel. Today I'm excited to try out something new that I just had in the mail. It's this printed backdrop from a company called Kate. I don't know them, but I had a look on Amazon and the reviews of their backdrops are quite good. This one is made out of 70% cotton and 30% polyester. So it's fabric, which is supposed to fold nicer than plastic. If you've got wrinkles in plastic, then you can't get them out. Fabric, at least you can iron it. So I'm excited to try this. I got it from Amazon. It was just above 100 bucks, so it's a fair price. And I have chosen a vintage kind of print. I can show that. So this is supposed to be the pattern that is printed on this backdrop in 10 feet by 10 feet or 3 meters by 3 meters. Okay, let's try this out. So the backdrop got a tunnel over here on top where I can put in a pole. I've got a pole from a background support system, which I also got from Amazon, but I bought it a long time ago for very little money, I think $30 or something, but it's good enough. So let's bring the whole backdrop onto this pole. So, et voila, there we are. The background system came with this stands, which are not the most sturdy in the world, but they are good enough. So let's pull out the first pole over here and bring the backdrop onto it. Now I bring both stands up to maximum height, one by one, alternating, so that the pole is really nicely high. Now I'm going to carefully spread it across this pole. Carefully, because I don't want the whole thing to tip over. And yeah, it fits pretty perfectly on the 10 feet pole. Now, when I look at it, I would say I really like the pattern. I think it's awesome. There's a little bit of thread or whatever over here, and it's a little bit knitted. So we have a fog effect over here. No, it's actually it's a steam iron, which I got from China. That's why I need a Chinese socket over here. Many years ago for around about $7 US. It's good enough. And with that, I can go over the folds, and like magic, folds are vanishing. This is what I have to do with every fold over here, but it's fast, it's okay. Finally, it's time to give the new backdrop a try, and for that I would like my wife Emily once again to model for me. Emily, can you please come into the scene and stand over here in front of the shiny new backdrop? No, it's actually not shiny, the backdrop is matte, and that's important. But anyway, so Emily's wearing a red dress, which is also really matte. So this is swallowing light. We will see that will be very dark in the photo in the end. And I've got a big octabox over here at a 45-degree angle towards Emily. And it's also angled towards the backdrop. So if the backdrop would be shiny or reflect the light, we would see that now on the photo. The backdrop, the octabox is powered by an LED light, B-Sun 2000 on full power. And the camera is on a 60th of a second, ISO 1000 and f11. So let's shoot a nice photo. Let's see, I've got Emily in the frame. Could you please turn the shoulder a bit to me, hands like this over here. This is good. So you look over your shoulder and downwards a little bit. This is fantastic. The nose a tiny little bit to me. This is good. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have our photo. Thank you. I will show the photo to the audience. And yeah, it's now visible. What we see on the photo is the backdrop doesn't reflect light at all. Yeah, I see the pattern. It's nicely in the background. All in all, the backdrop is pretty dark, so it doesn't reflect any of the light from the modifier. and Emily is standing out. So I love this backdrop actually. It looks fantastic in my opinion. And of course, there could be things, there are always things to improve. For example, if we would have a fabric which is totally knitter free, then that would be great. But honestly, for that price, I feel like this backdrop is a steal, and I guess I will shoot a lot of photos in front of that. So with that said, I hope you also find a nice backdrop for your photos and you've got a lot of fun with that. Let me know on the socials, in the comments, what backdrops you use for your photos and what you prefer and why. That would be really interesting for me. And thank you very much for watching. Good night.